All right, so far we've been through 1 Corinthians 7:11. We talked about the separation. And again, the goal should be reconciliation. As painful, as miserable as a marriage becomes, these two sinners living together and one of them sinning against the other extremely, even still, the question should be asked, is there any way to salvage this? Is there any way to reconcile this? And the answer isn't always yes. The answer sometimes is no. So let's go forward to that. Verse 12. To the rest I say, not I the Lord, but if any brother has a wife who is an unbeliever, and she consents to live with him, he should not divorce her. So this is, you're married to somebody. Let's say you're two unbelievers, you get married to somebody, and then you convert to Christianity. Congratulations, you're now a Christian, but your wife isn't. You get to divorce her because she's an unbeliever, and God says don't be unequally yoked? No. Let's say you're a foolish young man and the most beautiful girl in the world comes before you and you're a Christian and you marry her and she's not a Christian. And then you read this and you're like, okay, well, I can divorce her, right? Because I married an unbeliever and don't be, no. You married her, you're going to stay married to her. And just because somebody is a different faith or a different denomination does not mean, because again, what Jesus says in Matthew 19, so that's not an excuse to divorce. They say, well, you know, I'm LCMS and she's Wells. She's LCMC, so I can't marry her. I can't, no, knock it off. To the rest I say, not the Lord, that if any brother has a wife who's an unbeliever, she consents to live with him, he should not divorce her. If any woman has a husband who is an unbeliever and he consents to live with her, she should not divorce him. So consenting to live with this person is not just like, I'll be in the same house, but I'm going to try to be married. I'm going to be the husband, you're going to be the wife. I am going to do what Ephesians 5 says I have to do. I am supposed to sacrifice for you. I'm going to do that. So a person is trying to be a good husband or a good wife just because they're in another religion does not mean you get to divorce them. Why? Verse 14, for the unbelieving husband is made holy because of his wife, and the unbelieving wife is made holy because of her husband. Otherwise your children would be unclean. But as it are, they are holy. So, and I think it talks about this later on too, is basically if you're a Christian and your spouse is not a Christian and you're married, God could potentially work through you to bring them to the faith. So you have to allow for that possibility. You don't get to just automatically divorce them because they're a different religion.